different planet evolved the exact same way as things on our planet. So how trippy would it be that if the crabs on fucking Europa looked just like a crab, like a regular ass crab? It's not even like it had 10 legs instead of 8. Like it just looked like a regular fucking crab.
Yeah, nah, that's
No, it'll probably
crazy.
look crazier than that, Crimson. I think it'll be shit that we can't really truly comprehend because I don't know the compounds that are in that water. But in our lifetime, we're gonna get at least pictures of that probe going under the ice, which I think is gonna be sick. But I just think it'd be hilarious if crabs looked exactly the same because that would just prove the meme that crab is like the ultimate form of evolution.
No, but
What
so
if everything
what?
on Europa has just evolved from a crab? Like all the big fish are just shrimp.
So like what I was gonna say
They're all
was
crustaceans.
what if
Crabs are
like
clear.
like and this is getting like really conspiratorial here, but like
But there's
what
mermaids.
if what if Earth like we were the last ones to have creatures or animals like what
That's
if
not
like
true
all
though, because there's bacteria on Mars. And there's
my
bacteria in
point
Europa.
is
That's why we're sending a drone.
you're saying like what if the crabs on Europa look exactly like our crabs? What if they had them first and then we were the last
I'm
ones to
saying
have
if there is, because like right now, the bacteria that's in that primordial soup that is the ocean under that ice, like could be giving birth to fucking any type of life that's evolving. I mean, they might be at the earliest fucking stages of life on that
yeah
moon. You know what I mean? How the fuck did we get on this topic?
because because Crimson brought up
Uranus. Uranus. There it probably is bacteria in Uranus.
nah, humans are actually a pretty early civilization. It's more likely we're some of the first intelligent
I,
creatures in the universe.
no,
But what evidence is
no,
there though?
no, because we're not close to where the Big Bang expanded out from. So no, because wherever it expanded out from would be the earliest locations, which would probably have the earliest life. If life were to exist in whatever location is farther than us that has life, would be longer than us. We are
Yeah,
far,
like
far, far out from where we believe that was.
Earth cannot be
Crimson,
the
that's not correct.
first
That's not
planet that
incorrect.
had
We're
life.
not close to that.
Earth cannot be the first planet that had life. It's just not
No,
like there's no way.
for humans to presume that is retarded. Believe
Maybe
with
we
God.
are the Big Bang. Mm? I mean, that has nothing to do with
We
it.
have
Why not?
there's no evidence that we are some of the earliest life in the galaxy in the universe.
In the
There,
galaxy, Crimson, yeah. Humans are some of the earliest life on Earth, sure. But
no, this is a solar system. There is actually evidence that there was maybe humans, but there was life on Mars and Venus and other shit at one point. So, you know what? If you want to make this a Monday Night Mayhem, we can do that. But I don't think I need to get into all that topic, but that is coming.
no, but kind of the thing is, the universe is infinite. There had there had to have been some life at some point before us.
But is
We
it
just haven't
infinite?
documented
Is it
our
infinite? Is it infinite
our
though? Because at
history.
some point you hit the level of Kelvin.
I'm saying
And no. Is the universe truly infinite? Because if you hit the level of Kelvin,
that time has been infinite so far is my point.
yes, at the level of Kelvin, everything stops.
Well, yeah, because then everything's a burning mush at that
Not
point.
really.
But
Not necessarily.
if you hit Kelvin, aren't you dead? Essentially?
No, are you? You're not dead, but you're not alive either. You're just not. You're just. Everything is ceases.
Being
It doesn't
close to the
cease to
Big Bang.
exist. It doesn't cease to exist, but it doesn't also exist. Time stops.
Being close to the Big Bang has nothing to do with evolution. That lacks an understanding
Kelvin
of
scale,
cosmic evolution.
the Kelvin scale. That's what I'm talking about.
But Crimson, you're not understanding my point.
You're hitting a high level on the Kelvin scale, then you're not. You are literally in a limbo of like solid state. So do you exist or do you not exist is the question. So if you go far enough in the universe, you hit the level of Kelvin, then like, are you existing? It is technically a temperature scale, Ronnie, yes, but it has to do with the point where matter ceases to move. It ceases to do anything. It ceases to have processes.
So what you're saying is something there, like if you get to the Kelvin level, life just cannot exist because there's no time.
No, Crimson. Yes, technically speaking, we'd be at a level of Kelvin right now, but it's minuscule because we're moving. Like the Kelvin scale does not start to come into play until things cease to move. The atoms themselves cease to move because of temperature. That is literally like what it's saying. So if you hit a point in the universe where everything is just like you're flying in a spaceship or you're floating through space and you see all this shit and everything just stops at this one point.
Oh, that's what it means.
Then that's what true Kelvin is.
Oh,
that's what the true level of Kelvin is. That's why the Kelvin scale is never fucking used. That's why we have Fahrenheit and that's why we have Celsius. But there's also Kelvin.
Okay, Roland is just retarded. He means absolute zero.
That's not absolute zero. Absolute zero is something completely else. Absolute zero is the point where everything freezes. That's not the point where it freezes time.
So wait a second. So just trying to clarify here. So if you get really high onto the Kelvin scale, everything gets so hot that it freezes time?
No, it fucking isn't a fish or an animal's level of retardation. Look into the Kelvin scale. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about if you're talking about absolute zero. That is not absolute zero. Absolute zero is where everything physically freezes.
Yeah, Ron's talking about time freezing.
No. On the Kelvin scale, it's like matter freezes, not like literally like liquid freezing. Absolute zero is liquid. Everything freezes through liquid. This is like matter just ceases to continue. It stops. It doesn't age. No.
Yes, I do. You're fucking retarded.
Fucking prove it.
Put the bomb down and shut the fuck up.
I don't have one.
No, but like the thing that I'm asking is that if so you're saying in the galaxy, if you go far enough and you hit Kelvin level, like say that you and me were just like in like a spaceship, would we just freeze and then time would freeze? Is that what that means? Like if we hit Kelvin level, then would we freeze?
That's where the matter has like the least amount of energy.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm saying. It basically it doesn't the atoms aren't moving. So it's not freezing the way that you think it's the way that we know freezing. It's freezing in a different way.
Right.
Dude, Christian, I think we're both saying the same thing in different ways. It's not freezing in the way that we know it. It's freezing in the way that it's atoms that are ceasing to vibrate, ceasing to move. They're freezing. It's not the same way that. All right, whatever. Fucking semantics, dude. We both use the term for different things. Whatever the fuck. We both know what we're talking about, though. I'm not retarded. I know we're agreeing with each other, and you're arguing that we're agreeing with each other. We're literally saying the same thing.
For once, he's not yelling at me.
Good. You're fucking tired. Go to sleep, you fucking twat.
Hey, maybe he had a long day at work, okay?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna crash out. Crimson, why are you getting so invested
Crash
in this,
out,
bro?
Do it.
No, don't crash out.
Put him on Twitter.
I crashed out. I crashed out when we were on the Fictionology stream. I was
Robin,
having
you want
a
to
bad
crash
day.
out again? I can bring Cammy on.
Please fucking don't.
Do you actually not like Cammy? That's funny.
Actually, you know what? You can bring him on. It's just that like we're not gonna get to any of our topics.
Cammy's watching right. Cammy's probably watching right now. He's at the hospital at the moment with his mom.
Damn. Bro just pops on from like, the fucking like, operating room. You're tempting me to become
you know what?
Crimson.
You know what? You're a legal adult. You can do whatever you want, but I say fuck it. I say fuck it.
Yeah, like when a superhero is retired and they're like, looking at their mask. It's like you're tempting Crimson to become drunk right now.
Yeah, Crimson like has a skin mask of himself that he's looking at, but it has like one of the fucking hats like this on, like a trucker's hat, but it has like the two beers on the side. And he's like, I don't know. Shall I put it on? He's like Wolverine looking at the picture in bed.
Yeah. Facts.
What the
nope,
fuck?
Nope. That is
Listen, you can't say that word unless we're talking about Game of Thrones or the first 3 episodes of Andor season 2.
Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere?
That's how they got him. That's how they got her. Or him. Hey, baby, you want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? I'll take you to Africa. I love those clips, dude.
I added 2 more in there, but I'm waiting for. Don't play them yet.
That's a whole different story, Crimson.
Crimson sent me a character on Discord. Oh my god, bro! Holy fuck, she had green hair. Oh my god! Oh my god! My god! It's crashing out.
You willing to share the picture? Is it safe for
sure.
users?
Yeah. Kind of, I guess.
Daisy Ridley's ass was on
no.
YouTube.
I didn't post any goth furry art. What the fuck are you talking about?
Daisy Ridley's ass was on YouTube, so I think we're okay. Look at all the birds. Yo, did you know? Were you aware that there was 2 bears loose in our town?
Yes.
There was.
Yes.
There was bears in the woods. There's a squatch in them woods, boy. There's a squatch in them woods hunting down the bears. Them bears are up in them woods.
Ronnie, yes. The bears meet the goth baddie, yes.
And bears just walk around.
Like, bro, come on, man! Come on, man!
Oh my god, you haven't seen One Punch Man, you fucking retard!
What?
That's the chick from One Punch Man, bro.
Dude, look. I don't care where she's from. Oh my god! Oh my god! She could fix me a million ways, bro. I don't care, okay? She could save my life, all right? My depressed ass, miserable life, all right?
Jesus.
She has the perfect hair. It's nice and curly, bro. She has like the perfect tit size. On like
Shut the fuck up, you.
Roland fell out of his chair. That's why he turned off the camera.
What?
Oh man.
But I don't think.
But no, bro.
Hey,
Crimson sent me
if
that.
you guys hang out with Roman, you don't have to become intoxicated. It just makes you feel like you are.
Oh, come on, bro. You've hung out with me sober plenty of times.
Yeah,
okay?
and every time I do that, I feel like I'm intoxicated.
How? I'm fun to hang out with.
Exactly. Make me feel high.
Bruh.
I'm rubbing peanut butter on my cock.
The shit you say out of nowhere is amazing.
See, in real life,
that's why
I'm
he said to me one day, "Do you want to start a podcast?" And I was like, "You know what? Let's talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi." And then we started talking, and I was like, "Oh my god, we're gonna have." And then I was like, "Oh, he and I are gonna have fun with this shit."
And 130 episodes later,
we're having fun with this shit.
Yeah. So
dude, after the first episode, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun."
So I guess we should just keep the fun rolling with our first like actual topic. Roland, here's the greatest question of all time for you here. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Because how would you define a sandwich, right? Like, is it a piece of like is it something that's like in between two pieces of bread? But
let me ask you this question first.
All right, shoot.
Remove the hot dog. Right?
Okay.
Remove the hot dog and replace it with like roast beef. Is that like or a hoagie on the same type of bun, right? Just on a different size? Is a hoagie a sandwich? Because yeah, right? And is a cheesesteak a sandwich? A cheesesteak's a sandwich. A cheesesteak is a sandwich, right? You would say that a cheesesteak's a sandwich?
But is a cheesesteak a sandwich on a hot dog bun?
If I were to take cheesesteak meat and put it on a hot dog bun, would you call that a sandwich?
Being honest, because of how I've been my whole life, no. But now that you're making that argument,
let me ask you this question: if I were to split the hot dog bun in the middle, you know what I mean, so that it was long ways. You know how like when you're laying a hot dog in it, you don't fully take the two pieces of the bun apart.
Yeah.
So if I were to take the two pieces of that bun apart and then put the cheesesteak meat in there and then eat it like that, would that be a sandwich? Just because I took the two pieces of the bun apart? Is it just because the two pieces of the bun are not connected? Is that what makes it a sandwich? Because I think that's what it is. I think that's what makes it a sandwich. Because if the two pieces of the but here's the thing: a cheesesteak, the two pieces of the bun are connected, and that's still a sandwich. Yeah, it's something with a hoagie.
We consider those to be sandwiches, yeah,
or a sub.
Yeah,
so that doesn't work. So therefore, yes, I would say that a hot dog, by definition, unless the only thing that makes a hot dog not a sandwich is the fact that it's a wiener.
Well, Crimson said that hot dogs are tacos, I guess. But then, Roland, is a taco a sandwich?
Well, No, taco needs to be made out of a tortilla by definition.
No, but I'm saying if I took like taco meat and I put it into a hot dog bun,
No,
is that a
saying
taco?
hot dogs are tacos is like wet brain shit. That's stupid.
Bread on 3 sides is a taco.
No,
Is that true?
no, that's not true. That is not a taco. It is a taco by definition is fucking tortillas.
Yeah, so like if I take taco meat, but I put it onto a
Yeah,
hot dog
I
bun.
can take taco meat. That's basically what a fucking cheesesteak is, Crimson. If I take taco meat and just put cheese and fried onions on it and throw it in a fucking bun, that doesn't make it a taco because it's a cheesesteak. By definition,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
like it has to be
Yeah.
tortilla.
So then why do people argue about whether hot dogs are sandwiches or not then?
People
So,
don't
like, that's-
argue. This is a stupid argument. They are. It just unless they literally are, unless you don't consider them a sandwich because they're a wiener. That's it. The only variable that is not accounted for is the fact that it is a stick of meat as opposed to it being sliced meat. That's the or sliced.
That
vegetable.
might be the reason why. Yeah.
That's the
That actually
only
might be the reason.
variable. That is the only variable as to why it's not a sandwich. That's it. Everything else is the same. Because everything else fits the category of sandwich that is similar to a hot dog. The only difference being that it is a stick of meat. A tube of meat, if you will.
Cheesesteak is a taco.
No, it's not.
How? It's because a taco, it's like what Roland said. It's
so then that means a sub is a fucking taco. You're retarded. Shut the fuck up. Go back to Illinois, you fucking retard.
Bro, if Crimson walked into Philly and said that like cheesesteaks are tacos,
You never even had a cheesesteak. Cube rule of food. I'm gonna fucking find you.
Cube rule of food.
Crimson, I love you, dude. I'm sorry.
I work in kitchens. What the fuck is the cube rule of food? What the fuck does that mean?
Subs are not tacos. I think you're just retarded. You literally come from small town, so I don't want to hear it.
I mean, technically, we also do too.
No, he does. He comes from small town.
Oh, I know. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, no. Crimson, check your DM, Roman. Crimson, do yourself a favor. If you ever come into Philly, never say that. Ever. Don't ever say that.
No, if he comes to Philly, he'll probably just be coming around with us. So, or at least me. So I don't.
Okay.
Won't say anything stupid.
So Crimson sent me.
I'm not gonna take Crimson to like fucking Kensington. Hey, Crimson, you want to see the crack dens of Kensington?
Cammy, what's up, man?
What up, brother?
Okay, so look, the cube rule of food.
I'm gonna fucking hit you.
A calzone 6-sided bread?
No, it's not. That's
what.
But that's retarded though. Who did this?
A sushi cannot be a fucking sandwich. What? So
yeah, but a sausage dog you could be like a mini like hot dog, but it's not a mini sandwich, right? But hold on, even though it's not meat, lettuce, and all this other stuff, would you consider the different colors in a gummy Krabby Patty to be a candy sandwich, like a mini candy sandwich? You would, right? I would.
Yeah, kind of.
It's a mini sandwich. It's 3 different types of mini candies in between 2 different similar types of candies. So it's a mini Krabby Patty.
Or like an ice cream sandwich is literally a sandwich.
Soup salad with bread or with a bread. Shut the fuck up. This is stupid. This is made by a fucking hipster. I hate this. Get this off my screen. Get the fuck out of here.
Calzones do go hard though.
Calzones go hard, but this is dumb. I don't. Whoever made that is hopefully
So
not
then-
the people that watch this show, because I will berate you.
So then, our burger, like I know that burgers
burger is a sandwich.
are sandwiches.
Yes. A
Yes,
burger is a
yes.
sandwich. God damn it.
Is a burger slider still technically a sandwich?
Yes. Yes. If I take a little cracker and I put a piece of cheese on it, and then a pepperoni, and then a pickle, and then I put another cracker on it, and I eat that, and it's like this big, that's still a sandwich. It's just really tiny. Because if I were to cut something out that same size from a sandwich and remove that cube or rectangle of the sandwich and eat just that, it would still be a sandwich. It's just very minuscule. God,
Pizza
fuck,
is-
damn it, this is stupid.
Pizza is toast, hot dogs are tacos, and lasagna is a cake. What the fuck? Pizza's not toast! Pizza's pizza! I mean, lasagnas are just good though. Like,
Dude.
is
Crimson.
to any
Crimson.
chefs watching,
Crimson.
do not
Crim-
use the cube rule of
Crimson.
food.
Crimson. Crimson. Do not make me take away your fucking moderation.
Cammy in chat, pizza is not toast. I never want to hear that again. I guess he's saying in the cube rule of food. He's saying
Cammy,
that
you still
pizza is.
chilling in the hospital or are you home?
I guess he's like trying to
Pizza is
say
not toast. By definition, pizza's not fucking toast. You don't put cheese and tomato sauce on toast, you fucking retard. You fucking autist. Figure it the fuck out. God damn it. Figure it out.
pizza's
Fuck
not toast, you fucking retard.
It's not. You fucking piece of shit.
Right.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You are
Right.
literally terrible. I
don't have moderation. Your threat means nothing. I can change that really fast. That way his threat does actually mean something.
I thought he did have moderation.
I thought I gave it to him, yeah. Hold on. Let
Oh,
me
he doesn't have it on the new channel.
my trolling has been effective.
Yo, fuck you.
Fact.
Just get the link and come in here, you little pussy. It's been 41 minutes and we only argued about Uranus and hot dogs. What the fuck? We haven't gotten to a single topic. This is the stupidest shit.
Technically, hot dogs were
Fuck you,
one of the
please,
topics.
hot dogs.
Hold on.
I'm gonna hit my vape indictively.
Roland can't put down his vape. No. So, have you guys